think Nezha is one of the best warframes in the game, especially for newer players. You get him from the Tenno lab and the clan dojo, so it's pretty easy to get as well. Got an equilibrium shard in him. If I were going to add more, I'd probably do a mix of armor and health, mostly to make his third ability slightly more effective. With the aura, I'm using Energy Siphon. This build can be a little energy hungry, so every little bit helps. Corrosive Projection and Dreamer's Bond are also decent alternatives. I'm also using Streamlined Form for the Exilus mod. Maglev does the same thing, but costs a few extra capacity if you don't have this one. If you don't like the sliding, you could use Controlled Slide or Mobilize. Divine Retribution is half of what makes this build work. It reduces the range of his fourth ability, but causes it to copy status effects to all of the enemies affected by it. It has an interesting interaction with Temple's Helmet ability, which this build also uses. Prime Flow is just here for energy. Normal Flow is fine too. If you don't have a purple shard to put in him, I'd recommend putting the Equilibrium mod in the slot. Reach, Overextended, and Stretch are here to max out the range. These are really important to have because Divine Retribution decreases the range by a lot. Normal Intensify and Transient Fortitude are here for more strength. Normal Intensify is fine as well. Streamline is just here to help with energy costs. Arcane Aegis is here for just a little bit of extra survivability. You probably don't need it, but it can be nice to have sometimes. Bolt Augmented is here for some extra strength. Neither of these are really required for the build to function, but it will be a little bit weaker without Bolt Augmented. The second half of what makes this build work is Temple's Helmet ability, Pyrotechnics. I replaced his first ability with it. If you're a new player and you don't have access to the Helmet system or Temple or Divine Retribution, I've got a build for you as well. This build focuses on using his third ability, which is Warding Halo, to become very tanky. If you have a Carapace mod, like Carnus Carapace or Saxum Carapace, you can replace Gladiator Aegis with it for a slight increase in armor and health. It's worth noting that Fleeting Expertise and Streamline for this build are both rank 4 instead of rank 5. The reason for that is the efficiency cap is 175%, and with both of these at rank 4, you hit exactly that much. To play this build, you just turn on Warding Halo, use his second ability, Blazing Chakram. Every now and then, enemies hit by the second ability will drop more orbs. If you don't have the Reaping Chakram augment, you can just not use it. The build will still work, you just won't get as many orbs. You can use any weapons you like. The Red Veil and Cephalon Suda Syndicate weapons are good options because of their passive effects, which can generate energy. But for the most part, any weapons will work, since this build mostly does damage through abilities. For the companion, I recommend Death Cube with an energy generator build. I'll leave a link to my video for that in the description. To play the Divine Retribution build, the basic combo you'll be doing is Divine Spears, followed by Blazing Chakram, and then Pyrotechnics. Divine Spears is going to ragdoll the enemies, which is going to cause Pyrotechnics to apply extra heat status. It might be a bug, but it's been doing this for months, so it's probably intentional, I guess. At least unlikely to be fixed. All of the heat statuses are copied to all of the speared enemies, resulting in massive amounts of damage. Blazing Chakram will also make enemies drop more orbs. While you're playing this, try to keep warding Halo up as much as possible because it's your main survivability tool. I'll go ahead and show how it works. Use this 3. Use this 4. Use pyrotechnics. And everything just basically dies. Some of the tougher enemies will survive, but you can just repeat the process. Or finish them off with guns. If your energy is getting kind of low, the enemies are up on the spheres. Throw out a blazing chakram. And yeah, they drop a ton of orbs. And this is without the augment, so if you have the augment, or as 2 for the warding Halo build, it'll drop even more orbs. But yeah, if you have any questions about the build or you want to share your own, feel free to leave a comment. If this video helped you, I'd appreciate it if you click the like button. Thanks for watching and enjoy the Steel Path gameplay.